Hello friends, you are most welcome on my YouTube channel and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on subscribe here. दोस्तों अगर आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करते हैं तो आपको आने वाली वीडियोस का लिंक आसानी से मिलता रहेगा। आशा करता हूं कि चैनल आपकी तैयारी में हेल्पफुल होगा। Good luck friends, now enjoy the video. Let's start this work and we will be talking about social, political and author's life and his beliefs, and we will be relating these all to his work, A Tale of Two Cities. Let's start. The themes of the works are resurrection, darkness and light, and social justice. Let's start now. First is the character Lucy Manet. Let me tell you a few characters and the name of the characters. Lucy Manet, daughter; Dr. Manet, father; Darcy, whom she got married; Mr. Jarvis Lorry, Madame Defarge, Gable, Carton, and Uncle Marcus Saint Evermore. Lucy Manet. She came to Paris with Mr. Jarvis Lorry, an official of Tellyson's Bank in London. And she found that her father, Dr. Alexander Manet, is imprisoned there 18 years ago, and he was left there to die. And he was wrongly imprisoned in Bastille. And she came to know that he has lost his memory and sense, and he spends his time cobbling shoes. Sometimes it is asked in our exam that how he was spending his time. They took him to home, and Madame Defarge, it is very important to know that Madame Defarge helped them this time. Okay, so Madame Defarge helped them, and here the theme resurrection was. The theme is resurrection. Her father is coming from darkness to light. With her love and compassion, she plans to bring her father back to healthy life. Okay, darkness and light theme, good and evil. You can compare good and evil, darkness and light. Her father was in prison. Okay, darkness, he is now at home, finding love and compassion from her daughter. This is light, we can say. Okay, good and bad. Next event happened 5 years later in 1780. So there was a French guy named Darnay, and he was accused of being a traitor or a spy. Now Sidney Carton is a lawyer who argues in court and saved the life of Darnay. Here there are two characters, Darnay and Sidney Carton. Let me tell you the incident of Charles Dickens' life, and where from he got the idea of bringing these two characters in his own work in Tale of Two Cities. There was a play, Wilkie Collinson wrote this play, and Charles Dickens worked in this play himself. And his name was in that play Warder, and his rival was Frank Aldersley, and they both were rival, and in this same play they went on Arctic expedition together, and there Warder discovers that Aldersley is his rival. He came to know there, and he saved his life. They both loved the same girl, and the girl name was Clara Barham. Alright.
Wilkie Collinson's play. So, but there Warder saved the life of Frank, and he sacrificed himself there. The same story Charles Dickens brought in his work A Tale of Two Cities, and in that work he named the character Darnay and Sidney Carton. Sidney Carton is a lawyer, Darnay is a tutor. He used to teach French. So what happens after this court trial and Darnay was saved? They both fell in love with Darnay and Sidney Carton. Okay, the same story. Sidney Carton was a lawyer, but he wasted his life in drinking, and that's why Lucy chose Darnay. Alright, the accused. Sidney Carton
was loving her and he was drinking all the time. He was wasting his life. That's why Lucy chose Darnay. What happens later? French Revolution breaks out after 11 years after this incident. It had been near about 11 years. They had very happy life and they had a beautiful daughter as well. At that time, Darnay came to know about an incident which took place in Paris. Gabel, their servant, was accused for something and he was imprisoned. Darnay went to save him, but he was also imprisoned. Here, Madame Defarge, who helped them in the started of this story, okay, Madame Defarge, when they took their father, she took her father to home. Madame Defarge helped them, but when Darnay was imprisoned and Lucy and Dr. Manette go there, they convince people and Darnay was discharged. What happens? Because of Madame Defarge, Darnay is rearrested. Why she knitted a plot against Darnay? There is a reason behind it. There was Darnay's uncle, Marquis Saint Evermont. His name was Marquis Saint Evermont. He was a very cruel and callous person. He molested Madame Defarge's sister and killed her brother. That's why she is seeking revenge on him and her family, his family, sorry, uncle's family. Because he was Darnay's uncle. That's why she is seeking revenge on him. Now, Darnay was arrested. Seeing no hope of saving Darnay, both Lucy and Manette came back. But dramatically, Carton decides to save Darnay by taking his place. They all flee to England now. Now, do you remember the story from Dickens, Charles Dickens' own life? Okay, in that play, okay, he saved his life, his rival's life. Here, the same thing is happening. Darnay and Carton were rival, and then Carton is sacrificing his own life for saving Darnay's life. Okay, so he got this incident from his own life. You can analyze in this way. I am giving you just hint to study another works. Now let's see why he sacrificed. Carton feels noble about his action and he will live in Darnay's heart forever. Okay. So here are, again, I am telling you the characters of the work. Lucy Manette, Dr. Manette, Darnay, Mr. Jarvis Lorry, Madame Defarge, Gabel, Carton, Uncle Marquis Saint Evermont. Hope you liked this summary and analysis of the work, and you will be ready for MCQ in next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.